This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Marshall Thundering Herd. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tight end goes in motion. Short pass finds the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the option play. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The shotgun running play call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he gains it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Intercepted in the end zone.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked or viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quick completion to the tight end. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rebels. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
He finds some space. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks into the clear. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They're trying to run it with the option. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Thundering Herd, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here he goes. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bird.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
He's in the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UNLV. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
And this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown on their last possession. Pressure is coming. He's got room to run. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Going to try to use his legs here. Past the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Keeping it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Marshall.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here the wideout goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They'll want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Punt over the middle. It's Harris. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Look out. Room to run here.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he's got it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and And I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle finally made to win at the 13-yard line. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going again on 2nd and 10. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. And this national championship game is now dead even. Kirk, we're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, they got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, UNLV. And that will give them the lead now. This is just quarterback wizardry. Amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They start with the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They're going to run the option. Fights off the defender.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. The pickup is 7 yards, and now it's 2nd and 3.
When the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback, they got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Thundering Herd. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
On the kick, hits off the left upright. It's no good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they hand it off to the back. Quick spin on the run.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Good enough for first down yardage.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see what this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down, looking for more now.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield at 1st and 10. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks through. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. With the RPO caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Direct snap to the back. One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down there.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And we're able to get him down.
How about that, Chris, on 3rd down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection harder in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, third. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He'll make it into the end zone, so now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Comes the UNLV offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. And now the handoff. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards.
Touchdown, UNLV. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
It's an option look. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
We go with a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Running back has it on a screen now. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. To throw, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, Marshall. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
Just a great job by this offensive line in the back to get the ball into the end zone. Now you go up by 2 here late in the game. It's the national championship. Pretty easy. Kick the extra point to give yourselves that 3-point lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch downfield. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him, but it's a first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. Let's see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the second and third level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, they put together a heck of a drive, but now, really tough call here with where the football's located. 4th down and 10. They've had a nice drive. Does the offensive coordinator trust his quarterback to go for it, or will they settle for a field goal?
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Bring him down short of the goal line. It's 1st and goal from the 2.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So now it's 1st down and goal. A great chance to win the game right here. Hands off to the fullback. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, how about this old school approach here? They have 3 tight ends, and they run the fullback in. That is pure power by this offense.